G'day, my name is Tom. This is the Tap Place YouTube channel. I know I was meant to be uploading some OMSI to this video, but unfortunately, I just felt like doing some other stuff today. Tomorrow we'll be back to OMSI 2, trust me. Because we have to do 2 videos today, we're going to do a Would You Rather episode, and we are also going to do a Telltale video later today. We'll be doing one game of Telltale, we'll be doing a race match. Why not? So last episode we got a question about asking if we want to eat tissues or your favourite CD. And I think I chose tissues because of the fact that it doesn't say they have to be used or anything like that. So let's get started. We are going to click the next button and let's see how we go. So would you rather live in ancient Greece or ancient Rome? I think ancient Rome, because isn't that where all the theatre stuff started? Ancient Rome, because I mean Rome's an awesome place to live. Yeah. So that's the first question answered. Simple as that. The next question: would you rather have your house burnt down by a fire-breathing dragon, not jacket? Why am I saying jacket? I don't know. Or would you rather have your house blown down by the big bad wolf? If it was blown down by the big bad wolf, you can easily build it back. Or if it's burnt down, you'll probably lose all your stuff. Or if you have the big bad wolf blow it down. Oh, eaten either way. I guess it would be eaten either way. But if a house gets blown down, I mean, that really can't happen because houses aren't made of wood anymore. They're made out of, plaster and steel. Like, yeah. Glass is not like wooden things. I mean, apart from the frames, like, for, like, your door frames, that's the only wooden thing. But houses are generally made pretty good. So I'd rather have a house blown down by a big bad wolf because it can get rebuilt in the future from somebody else. And you can also save. Yeah. You can also, save. Also, your family members could save your stuff. I don't know if it's just you getting eaten or something like that. If you're only able to eat one of the two, would you rather only eat meat or only eat fish? Well, I eat both of these. I love eating fish. I mean, fish and chips is very nice. And meat, I mean, I love a big steak with chips and eggs. They're very big. Just so you know, I'm hoping the microphone hasn't changed that much. Last night I actually dropped my Blue Yeti, and I have a big dent in it. So I'm just hoping the sound quality hasn't changed. If it has, that will be remedied. I will get a new microphone probably in the next couple of weeks. So would you rather only eat meat or only eat fish? So if you only eat meat, that means you can eat things like, I don't know, steak, sausages. There's lots of meat out there. There's fish. There's not really much edible fish out there. I'm going to say only eat meat, because there's more variety. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Fish is technically meat too, isn't it? But yeah, next one. In a fantasy world, would you rather be a fairy who cannot fly or be a 10-foot tall dwarf? If you're a 10-foot tall dwarf, you're not a dwarf. You're just a person. Just a really tall person. Well, so if you're a fairy who cannot fly, you're just a regular person. So out of those two, you'll be a regular person. You'll be probably a giant or a regular person. I'd rather be a regular person. If you're a fairy that cannot fly, you're a regular person. And you'll have a... Would you rather go to a dentist or watch women's sports? So now women's sports can include like women's cricket. We also have an AFLW in Australia, the girls golf, netball, like all that stuff. I'd rather watch that, honestly. Because it's similar to male sports. Probably not as aggressive, if you know what I mean. Not being sexist or anything. But yeah, if you go to the dentist, obviously, you would pay well. So you can watch. Would you rather eat 300 donuts in 4 hours for $500 or drink a cup of sour milk for $50? I love donuts. That is an easy bet to do. I love donuts. Cinnamon donut, frosted donut. I'd eat any donut if you put one right in front of me. Even one of those There was a donut I used to have a lot. Like a full chocolate one with like a chocolate inside and chocolate like spread in it from Woolworths. I forgot what it was called. If you know what it's called, let me know down in the comments below. I absolutely love those donuts. I don't think they make them anymore, unfortunately. But, yeah. I'd eat donuts, 300 donuts for a whole house because donuts are amazing. Would you rather have the first name Cletus or have the first name Rusty? Obviously, the Cletus could be like, I don't know, Cletus McFarland or Cletus from The Simpsons. I'd like that name, but Cletus! Well, it's Rusty, it's like Rusty Nuts. Like, that's a thing on Car Forum, by the way. It's really funny. I suggest you watch it. Would you rather be knocked out by Mike Tyson, and Mike Tyson's a big dude, or Muhammad Ali? They're both big dudes. That's a challenging one. Mike Tyson's obviously a big, massive, famous wrestler. I'd say Muhammad, though. Honestly. If you only choose one futuristic accessory, so would you rather Google Glass or Apple smartwatch? So the Apple Watch, as you know, is everywhere. Like, everyone's got an Apple Watch. Well, it's Google Glass. If you don't know what Google Glass is, it was like this mixed reality glasses thing. Where it tells you, like, your calendar stuff and you tell directors and stuff like that. It was a cool thing until it failed. Like, it legit failed. It probably would work well, like, in this standard if it like had some version of Android or something like that. So I'd say Google Glass, honestly, because I'm not an Apple person, but yeah, definitely Google Glass. Because the Google Glass is cool. Even though the Google Glass is absolutely crap, it's better than having a smartwatch. It's like Google Watches you can get. Like, I don't know, Samsung's smartwatch was Galaxy Watch or whatever it is. Yeah, because Apple says it's going to be too pricey. Would you rather kill 5 innocent children yourself if it end all bloodshed in the Middle East for 25 years? Or have ongoing world terrorism and fighting in the Middle East? Well, that's not here in Australia, so let's go with that. Yeah. Next one. Would you rather eat a container of Flintstones vitamins or drink a bottle of Pepto Bismol? What's that? What's that? What's Pepto Bismol? Oh, I see. That's for like I see. That's for like diarrhea and what stuff like your like if you have stomach issues or something like bowel problem movement issues, like I've had in the past. I mean, pretty sure everybody has done that. So if it's TMI, but I'm pretty sure everybody's had that in the past, and it's really bad. I've had it, I think, when I was in year 5. That was probably the worst. So I'd say I'd probably rather drink that, honestly, because you get better. Right. Would you rather have grown up without a father or without a mother? Well, I'm lucky to have both, thank God. I know my friend, my friend's parents got divorced, like, I think early on in his life, and he lived with his mum. I think he still lives with his mum to this day. Um, I mean, it depends on who you're closer to. I'd probably say growing up without a father, honestly. Yeah, I grew up with both, but if I had to get rid of one, I'd get rid of my father because my father is so loud and whatnot in the middle of the night when he goes to get the midnight snack. And then I have to hear it because the kitchen's legit um, around the corner from my bedroom, and it's like, God, shut up. So it depends if I want good sleeping or not, but I don't care. I love both my parents equally. Would you rather own an Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3? Well, fun fact, I have an Xbox 360, so therefore 360. Mainly because, mainly because of Forza Motorsport 4. That was the best racing game I've ever played. What else? Halo's a good game. Like there's lots of different games on Xbox 360 that you can't get on PlayStation 3. But I would get PlayStation 3 for Gran Turismo, Little Big Planet. There's lots of good PlayStation 3 games. I've got PS3 iToy, I think, hiding somewhere. Actually, because I got that with like one of my old track hat things, whatever it's the one of those head tracker things, and I'm keeping that because it's actually really good. I think I may get a PlayStation. I want to get a PlayStation 3 in the future though. Um, Actually, what do you guys think of the new PlayStation 5? I'm thinking of getting it, depending how good and how when Gran Turismo 7 comes out and how good Gran Turismo 7 is compared to Gran Turismo 4, because that was a flop. honestly. Gran Turismo Sport wasn't so bad in my opinion. But, I mean, I'd much rather Forza Motorsport 7. But, I'm hoping Gran Turismo 7 is going to be good. If it is, I'll get an Xbox One. I mean, not Xbox One, PlayStation 5 over a Series X to begin with. Because Gran Turismo 7, I'm hoping that it has 20, like, at least 1,000 cars like Gran Turismo 6 did. Because I like being carless. Anyway, that's my thing over. Would you rather be a capitalist? I think we had this question. I think I said capitalist. Because capitalist means you don't have to do work for a living. And don't have to drive crappy larders. Or something like that. Would you rather have the first dibs every time or always have the last laugh? If I say first dibs, like say like dibs on. If you say dibs and you're like say 25 years old, grow up. Grow up, seriously. Like my friends from school used to always call dibs and stuff. Like, come on, grow up. Like you're not 6 anymore. You don't call dibs anything. So let's say last laugh because I want to be fair also too. If you have the last laugh and everybody laughs, yeah, I'd rather that. Would you rather be starving for the rest of your life or obese for the rest of your life? Or be obese? I'd rather be obese. Because food's awesome. Like, I mean, I am kind of fat. I don't know if you can see it. Let me just quickly check where's Streamlabs. I don't know if you can see it. Let me just adjust the camera and bring that down a little bit. Yeah. You see? Fat. That's what I am. I love being fat. I mean, it's part of the family trend here. It's that we have a certain gut. And, yeah, I mean, it's been in the family since, my grandpa or my great-grandpa. Like, it's been around for a while. Would you rather be Zeus or Poseidon? So Zeus... I think I was Zeus in a play that never happened. Actually. Yeah. I was Zeus. I was actually, I think, a Greek god. Because we're doing stuff for that drama. I think it was year 8? Yeah, year 8. And, yeah, we were doing like Greek plays with like masks and whatnot. And I think I had like 2 characters. I think I was Zeus for one of them, I think, if I remember correctly. No. And I was a king as well. I was the main character. I love being main characters. And so if you have the means, if you want to act, I suggest trying for a main character role. It's actually a lot of fun. I was main characters for stuff for like every single play. I was trying to be the main character, and I was like one of the main characters. If you had to be tortured, would you rather eat a silicone ball or wear Spanish boots? I think I asked this before with Spanish boots. Yeah, because would you rather have a lot of time but no freedom, or have freedom but no time? So, do I want time or freedom? I'd rather have freedom, honestly. Because if you have no time because you're working, you're still earning money. Yeah. And also your car might be full of freedom power because you might be driving, say, a sport American muscle car. You never know. That makes like 2,000 horsepower, something like that. You never know. Would you rather constantly have wrinkled clothes or never have toothpaste? I'd rather have constantly wrinkled clothes than toothpaste because teeth can rot and everything like that. It's not disgusting if you don't brush your teeth at all. If you don't brush your teeth, you're not looking after yourself correctly. Yeah, no one would care if your clothes are wrinkly and old or even ripped. Who cares? Whilst if you don't brush your teeth, yeah. Would you ever be disassembled by a Japanese sushi chef that serves on a plate to Justin Bieber, or run for a pride of Star Wars wearing Lady Gaga's meat dress? I mean, depends, really. I like sushi. Well, it's like lions. Lions are quite cute, especially the little cubs. They're so cute. I love baby animals. I then seeing them grow up. Like my dog. When I got my dog about 4 years ago, he was the tiniest thing ever. Now he's like way bigger than my 8-year-old other dog because he's turning 8 on Tuesday, like a day after me when I turned 20. So yes, 66% said that. So I'm rather that, honestly, because Justin Bieber. Yeah. Would you rather always look 8 months pregnant or always have a black eye? If you look 8 months pregnant, you can hear, oh, when's the baby due? I was watching an episode of Kath and Kim the other night, like a little bit of it, and it was the very first episode, which I've watched probably about 50 times, and the quote was like, "Oh, what's the baby?" Because she looks like she's pregnant. Like Kim looks like she's pregnant. Well, if you have a black eye, people are going to question that. You'll look like you're strong, yeah, like that. Would you rather actually have to actually have to laugh out loud? I've had this one before. I'd rather laugh at my own jokes, or my. If you could only do one of these in your life, would you rather find true love or cure cancer? If you find true love, that means that's the person you probably stay for the rest of your life. If you cure cancer, then you'll probably be the world's most hero. So definitely do that. Find true cure cancer. I'd do both, honestly. If I could do both, I'd do both. I'd rather cure cancer. That means there's like a vaccine or something like that for cancer, right? But I mean, my grandmother, like I said before, my grandmother had cancer about what 7 years ago? No, 7 years ago? No, yeah, 7 years ago, and now she's all clear. But thank God for that. It wasn't a serious cat. It was serious, but it wasn't that serious as lung cancer or something like that. The ones that you can't, terminal cancer, like the ones that you can't get rid of. Before you go to bed, would you rather take 3 shots of dip spit or dirty bog water? Bog water. You cannot clean your mouth until the next morning. You do not get to choose the flavour of dip. if it was Tabasco, I'd have that. I love spicy stuff. Anyway, how are we doing for timing? We're making this at half an hour because I've got 60 minutes. We've got like a few questions we can answer then. Would you rather eat a pie or a grape? Obviously, I mean, they're both good answers. Like, pies are delicious. I mean, except if you're a New Zealander in Australia. You'd hate our pies. Even though we think we're the best, we think they're better than New Zealand. I'd say eat a grape because I'm healthy. Health. I love grapes. I love both, but grape for me. I can eat grapes any time of the day, right? Or pie, I have to heat it up and then, well, no, it's usually a lunchtime meal. I like grapes anyway. I like. Would you rather have a drunk personal driver or have a Fifi maid or nanny? Fifi maid or nanny because you can call the police or you have security cameras and then you can arrest them. Well, if you have a drunk personal driver, yeah, you'll probably be almost dead. Don't drink and drive. Never. Never drink and drive. That's a bad idea. And besides, some people don't have stuff worth stealing. I mean, people can take. What can they take in this room? Like, some of my PC games I've got, or my PlayStation 2 games, they're not worth a single cent anymore. Probably, Far Cry 4 is, yeah. I don't know. That's not a suggestion to steal some. Answer this question, 2 million subscribers, because you could have 1 million followers, regardless. And plus you can earn money by getting that much. Would you rather be dissolved feet first in sulfuric acid or have a mafia hit on your family? I'd rather dissolve my family. I cherish my family too much, unfortunately. I'm lucky to have a family. Unlike some people out there, if you don't have a family, I do apologise. Hope you find true love. Hope you find love and whatnot soon. So yeah, absolutely that. Meet PewDiePie, because PewDiePie's, I've answered this question before. I've definitely meet PewDiePie, because if you meet PewDiePie, obviously, he can give you tips how to grow your YouTube channel, and also too, PewDiePie's. I watch PewDiePie more than Thanos. Actually, haven't watched Thanos since like 2015. Like I was with my mate from year 9, in year 9. Like I don't. Yeah, I'd rather meet PewDiePie. Would you love him? Of course. What stupid question is that? Be loved, because if you be feared, like, yeah, definitely be loved. But just why? Would you rather perform a professional taser testy, or be a beanbag gun testy? So would you rather electrocution or bruises? Bruises, because if you get electrocuted that much, you probably die. Like, yeah. But pretty much answers that question. No, very much thought of that. Would you rather kill one person you know or kill three strangers? If you, I'll answer that question. I said three strangers because if you kill one person you know, then the other people will know that you did it. Whereas if you killed three strangers, they don't know you. Why does it matter? And plus, it doesn't matter if you kill like a 95-year-old. And if it's younger, yeah. You're playing Connect 4 against an emotionally unstable man with an explosive temper. But I actually have done that before. Someone and I play. We used to play Connect 4 at like lunchtime, at lunchtime, and I was playing with somebody who just, had like the worst temper, has really bad tempers at some stages. Like he, like legit, like sometimes in class he's like three classes down. And then suddenly the teacher says, "Oh, let's go watch a YouTube video," and then you can hear him like covered and drive like in the hallway going, "I don't want to watch a YouTube clip." It was so I'd rather let him win. I don't want to be that guy that with an explosive temper. I'll just let him win. I'll just force myself to lose. But yeah, really, yeah, because all we did was like rematch, yeah. If you, people from my school that were in my year 7 class, you would know who I'm talking about. When they had that teacher. If you have to wear eyeglasses, would you rather need glasses to see far away or need glasses to see close up? I need glasses to see far away, so fat. Because if you need glasses to see close up, you should go get your eyes like adjusted or something like that. Somehow. If there's a way to do that. Anyway, what's the timing? I need to keep checking. I've got about 8 minutes, so let's keep going. Would you rather slam your hand on top of a thumbtack with a half-inch pin, ouch, or shoot yourself in the top of a foot with a nail gun? Oh, they both really hurt. The nail could just skim the foot, and the slamming of the hand would have to be hard. Ooh, that's a tough one. So if you slam your hand, you can't use your hand for a bit, right? If you shoot yourself in the top of the foot with a nail gun, yeah, you'll need to get your surgery regardless anyway, don't you? So let's slam your hand, because that might heal back up quicker than toes. Yeah, because it's the flat part of, and also the thumbtack, the top of the flat tack is flat. So if you slam that, you might be sore for like 20 minutes or something like that. If you're in a horror movie, would you rather be thrown in a snake pit or a spider pit? Snake pit. I freaking hate spiders. Spiders are disgusting. I mean, we get, obviously I'm Australian, but then again, the place I live in, we rarely get spiders. We only get the little ones. We don't get big ones at all. Rarely. Maybe in a really hot day of the summertime, we might get big spiders, but rarely we do. Like big huntsman spiders, the ones that don't kill you, that don't hurt you. But I hate spiders regardless. I mean, I don't mind the little ones. It's just the big spiders that you see. It's like, yeah, get them out of my view. Like if I see like a little, like one that's like, I don't know, a millimeter big, I don't care. Then they'll grow big and I'll just spray it and kill it. Would you rather eat only buffalo wings for the rest of your life or drink only buffalo sauce for the rest of your life? If you choose blue, you can drink anything. If you pick red, you can eat anything. Well, if you have buffalo wings for the rest of I wouldn't mind eating buffalo wings for the rest of my life, of course. I'd do it, because buffalo wings are amazing. I had buffalo wings for lunch yesterday, actually. And they were nice. Would you rather the world be full of atheists or the world full of Christians? Well, if there's a world full of Christians, you can't do anything bad, right? And if you do something bad, they'll go, "Oh, you should go to church because you sinned," like all that stuff. Well, if the world was full of atheists, would anybody care? So therefore, atheists, because no one will care what you do. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, no one will care what you do. That's my thinking. If you have a question to, you say, for example, steal something from a shop, right? which don't do, by the way, but if you steal something from the shop, everyone will tell you, and everyone will tell you, oh, you've sinned, you're going to go to church and confess to God or Jesus or whoever it is. Well, if it's a world full of atheists, you take something and go, yep, they'll be probably get in trouble with the police. Well, everyone will go, oh, why'd you do that? God, you should go confess to God. Would you ever kill someone and have nobody know? Not that, yeah, because, well, yeah. Kill somebody and have nobody know, or not kill somebody but have everyone think you did. Yeah, rather that. Would you rather go toe-to-toe with Michael Myers or try to take down Freddy Krueger? Michael Myers, because Michael Myers is just a human being. Yeah, from the Halloween movies. The fight takes place in a house that everything is at your disposal. Yeah, I'd rather take on Michael Myers. Michael Myers is just a human being. Yeah, I was also thinking Michael Myers as in the Michael Myers from Cat in the Hat as well. I think it's Michael Myers. But yeah, I'd definitely say Michael Myers is just a human being. Whilst Freddy Krueger is just this fantasy creature thing. Would you rather be Dr. Zorbo or Kif? Kif's like a normal thing. Anyway, Zoidberg's cool, but Kif is like a normal human being. Like I said, I'd rather be normal, except he's an alien. Yeah, I don't know who it is. The company don't. Yeah. But yeah, you can also date Amy. Well, Amy's a normal human being too. Okay, because if you're Kif, you'll probably be dating somebody, right? If you had to wake up to one thing every day, would you rather be deeply insulted by a stranger or be slapped across the face? I'd rather be slapped across the face. That will get you up in the morning. That was really close, actually. It's like 111 difference. If my maths is correct. Hang on, let's see if that's right. 6 for 5 plus 100. No, not 3 to 2. Yeah, 111 difference. There we go. Yeah, I definitely would say, yeah, I'd rather be slapped across the face because that will wake you up in the morning. Because if you get deeply assaulted, I say, oh, you're too fat, or, oh, I wish your mother never gave birth to you, which is really hard to people sometimes, guys. Come on. Every case you would be hurt, yeah. I'd rather be slapped across the face because that would be a good way to wake up in the morning and whatnot. And yeah, that's my thinking. Would you rather be forced to watch My Little Pony for 24 hours or have the theme song stuck in your head for the rest of your life? Well, duh. 24 hours. I'd rather watch it for 24 hours and then never watch it again. Or, it doesn't say, or if you have the theme song for the rest of your life. But then again, if you think of it, the rest of your life could be like a minute to 500 years, like 80 years. You never know. But yeah, I'd rather I'd be forced to watch it for 24 hours. But then again, is it 24 hours also too, if you think about it, it's 24 hours straight, or watch it for 24 hours total? That's another thing too, so like you can watch it for what? A year, and make it 24 hours in between a year. Like, you don't have to watch it every day. Think about that. Would you rather lie every time you ask for a question or tell the truth every time? Tell the truth. Come on. Be good people. Like, say if you're saying you're cheating on your girlfriend or something like that, say, yeah, I am. Or if you're wanting, or if you're, yeah. Or you're saying you're late because you woke up late. You tell the truth. Or you're late because you don't care. You tell the truth. You may get fired, but hey. That's true. Would you rather be waterboarded to death or be electrocuted to death? If you're being waterboarded, that means you drown, I think. Or if you're, I think you drown in like a closed chamber or something like that. Or if you're electrocuted to death, that's like you sitting in the chair and then you get... Oh. I skipped it. Let's do electrocuted. Yeah. Anyway. We're coming up to the end. We'll do one more question and then that will wrap up today's video. Would you rather get high or get drunk? If you get high, you'll end up like twitching and whatnot, and then you'll get addicted once you get drunk. Like, it doesn't say if you want to be massively drunk or massively high too. Yeah, there's no incorrect or correct choices. Alright, looking at the time, that's where we're going to wrap it up today. So I'm going to try and think of a question we could use for the title. I think I'm going to do the insulting and slap one. That's actually a good question. Like I said, later on today, 8:30 p.m. Australian Central Standard Time, we will be doing some Town of Salem. We're going to be doing one game. We're going to be doing a ranked match. I feel like because like I said, I want to get, I want to think some games of Town of Salem we're going to do one game each. So most of my episodes of Town of Salem are going to be like 5 games. So stay tuned for that. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit the like button down below. If you're stopping by for the first time, please subscribe. I do Would You Rather every now and then, and Town of Salem every now and then, and some vehicle simulation games. And some other games that you want to see. I'll be happy to do videos on. So thank you very much for watching. Take care, have a good one. Bye bye.